Nicole, do you see the same things when it comes to just filing a permit for a remodel?
I was just having a conversation with the property owner about a permit. This was for a garage. Permits can be required for all sorts of things: fences, garages, additions, things like that. Unfortunately, it's hard for me to answer that with a blanket answer just because I can see a lot of different outcomes in terms of how the Office of Property Assessments deals with those. But the way that it deals with it generally is once that permit closes for whatever you're doing, typically they will issue you a new assessment value for your property. And what that new assessment value is taking into account is the new updated value for your property in general, not just taking into account the work that you've done, but now that you've done that work, this is what we think your property in total is worth. So sometimes what we get are these situations where someone will put on an addition, say 1,000 square foot addition, and the property value jumps way higher than what the value on the building permit was. And that might be a property that they hasn't sold in a long time and the assessment was previously very low. So we see these situations sometimes where the assessment increases are much higher than what the actual addition would support or the permit would support, but it's because the county is taking into account the total added value at that property and looking at it kind of as a new property.